Chapter 10, Prisoner Release. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm the Nuferdog, and welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. In the last episode, we made it here to the kingdom, or to the palace, rather. We were already in Gallia, but we made it to the palace, where the king is, sheltering the mercenaries and Princess Elincia. But we've decided that they can't keep doing that. And, oh yes, that is actually something worth noting. Logos who call Beork human are not actually complimenting them. Alright, wait, what is going on? Oh, Ranulf is giving us money! Beork currency. The entire species has a species-wide currency. Brilliant. You could say something like Crimean currency. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to question it. Fantasy currencies don't really make sense. But yeah, we now have a lot of money, so as I've said, money is really not a problem in this game. So we get to use that for the mercenary company, so make all the custom weapons! All of them! You can't see it right now, but I'm doing a really exaggerated, angry face. So yes, we're going to have to go back to Crimea to find a ship to take us to Benyon. It's going to be a long trip, and there's going to be several missions around here. Few things that we're going to do on the way. And Leith and Mordecai are going to join us. Now, if one of these guys had fallen in the last battle, we would not be able to get them. But they are now actually controllable party members, so we'll actually get to move them around ourselves rather than directing them in the partner phase. So, summary of the last battle. Wow, it goes off the page because we got so many new allies. Mr. Ulf, Marcia, Leith, and Mordecai. We also just got a shit ton of gold, and some nice bonus EXP, and no one died. We fought excellently. Excellent. Excellent. Doing my Montgomery Burns voice. Info, I think there might be... No, nothing with more than 1 star. Never mind then. Soldier, this guy. Okay, this is just sort of a demonstration of, the fact that while there are a lot of, racist Beork in countries like Crimea and Daein, there are also a lot of racist Laguz in Gallia. And what is she oh, packing. Okay, at first I was a little bit confused about, oh, this goes here, and this dealy bobber goes here. Why does she talk like this? Okay, she's kind of funny now, though. I mean, she's kind of a funny character, though. Especially when she interacts with another character who's significant to her. Oh, right. He mentions him right here. His brother, who is adult and a scoundrel. Oh, right, she already mentioned that when she was, talking to the pirates. And we will eventually be able to find her brother. Spoilers. But I won't talk too much about exactly what he does. Oh. Leith, just shut up. Just stop. No, just stop. I'm not even gonna use you in battle. Just no. What? Oh. Okay, that's just... What? Pleh. Pleh. Pleh, I say. I pleh in your general direction, Leith. Silly Catwoman. What is this, Batman? Okay, we're done. We're done here. We're done. There's support conversations that people can have with Titania, but again, since I'm not really planning on using her, I'm not really sure that I want to do that. We can, however, have a support conversation between Mist and Rolf. I am planning on using Rolf. I might use a Mist, so might as well go with that. Jeez. I think it would have been more entertaining if he did shoot an arrow into Boyd's backside. But almost hitting my targets. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be too hard on him, seeing as he is like a young kid. I shouldn't be too hard on his tendency to suck until late in the game. But, you know, I don't know. These guys need some EXP. Not going to bother spending 8 bonus EXP on Titania, though, because she's Titania. We're finally getting to the point where we have more characters than we can use. Alright, Rolf. Come on. You need the experience. Don't try to deny it. We have some bows in storage from when we had Gatri, so we can give those to Rolf, and that was a crappy level up. Get another. I'm not going to waste too much bonus EXP here. I mean, I usually have a good, decent amount of it. Much better. He'll get there eventually. Yeah, Ilyana... Well, Ilyana and Soren are both rather close to level ups. Won't take a whole lot of EXP. I'll just speed through this. Alright guys, I did some random item management, gave all my bows to Ross, decided to use the arm scroll, or not Ross, I keep doing that, Rolf. Decided to use the arm scroll on Rolf as well, since his bow skill was only E. Alright, so this is sort of a recap of everything that's happened so far. I guess the information on Daein is kind of new though, it's huge. But it's kinda, I don't know. It's not exactly my favorite country in the world ever. But there's our path to get to Daein. As you can see, it's pretty convoluted. We can't just go east because there's a lot of mountains and we'd have to pass through that southern country there that's not labeled. So we have to go to the western part of Crimean and sail around, and it's so convoluted! And we're accompanied by Ranulf, who's cool. And yeah, I'm so good at having original descriptors for people. Say, Mordecai's a pretty cool guy, Ranulf is cool, you know, they're all pretty cool guys. But this is actually quite important. Seems like sort of a side mission here, where we go in this castle with the help of releasing some prisoners, but this is actually a really cool mission because we get a bunch of new characters here, including some ones that I really like. In fact, I think practically everyone we get here is someone I'm planning on using. The question now is, how do you open these cells and free the prisoners? The cells are certain to be locked, so in order to open them, logic would dictate that the keys would be in possession of the jailer. We've no choice but to steal them. If we're lucky, the guards will have keys as well. In either case, we must move with caution. We don't want to trade blows with the entire castle garrison. Which means we stay close to the walls and avoid being seen or heard, right? Alright then, our first priority is to get our hands on the cell keys. Stealth in this game is kind of awkward, so I end up kind of alerting the guards really soon in the thing. I'll speak with Sir Grail and Sir Grail alone. Now take me to him. What you ask is impossible. Commander Grail is dead. Well, that is a problem. Just who are you, anyway? Call me Volk. Sir Grail hired me. I'm in intelligence. My father hired you. You're Sir Grail's son, correct? He'll do. Sir Grail hired me to investigate something. You'll pay my price, and I'll give you my report. Deal? How much? 50,000. That's a bit steep, and worth every penny. I don't have that much. Give me some time. So you're willing to pay? My father hired you. He must have had a good reason. Are you sure, Commander? We have no way of knowing if he's telling the truth. We'll know when we see the contents of that report. Until then, let's have him travel with us. So that's your plan, eh? Listen, you get the report when I get paid, and I'm not waiting around till then. I'll keep my information for the time being. Call me when you've got the gold. Stop into any tavern along the way. Tell the barkeep you have need of a fireman. You'll see me within the hour. Hold a moment. Intelligence. You said you were in intelligence, right? Is information the only thing you sell? Come out with it. What are you asking? Locks. Can you open locks? Sure. 50 gold per lock. You're going to have him open the cell doors? Is that wise? We've only just met him. There's no telling if we can trust him. Hire. Just hire. They give you a choice, but it's not a choice. Hire. This guy, Volk, so he does officially join your party. He can attack a bit. His class is Thief, which is kind of unique. There's 2 thieves you get in the game, actually, but the second one is entirely useless. So Volk is really the only one you should use. You don't really need a thief in most missions. There are a few, I think, where there's more locked chests than there are chest keys, so you have to bring a thief along if you want to get every bonus. So we've got some guys in here. We've got this guy, he's a bishop named Sephiran. Sounds a lot like Sephiroth. We've got a soldier named Nephany, who, they've obviously all had their weapons taken. For some reason they locked this chest in a room, even though the chest has a lock in it. Why is it in a cell? Is it a prisoner? A knight named Brahm, and an axe knight / cavalier named Kiron. So these are all people that we want to try to rescue, basically. But we've got a boss up here, a general. That's the first time we've seen a general, I think. It's an upgraded version of a knight. And he's carrying an awesome item. Well, Actually, not really that useful an item in this game. In other games, it's more useful because you actually need them. In this game, it's kind of completely unnecessary. And I like how it lists these crates as decorations on the terrain window there. But there's a lot of chests to unlock here. So I would recommend you bring Volk around. Even though these soldiers will have door keys. The door keys have 2 uses each. So if you just kill or steal from, with Volk, the soldiers, you'll be able to open all the doors. And that guy has a chest key, so, you know, you can open the chests. You can open some of the chests. I don't know if there are enough chest keys, though. Yeah, I don't know. Some other guys might come in with more chest keys, because more units do show up once you alert the guards. So there might be more chest keys, but I don't know. You definitely want to bring Volk, because you might need him to open all the chests. Choose units. We actually do have a choice here. Alright, so I'm gonna leave some guys off. I'm gonna leave out Titania. Probably not gonna use her much at all again. I'm going to bring in Marcia, I think. And then I want to bring in Rolf as well. I suppose I could also use Mist instead of Riss. They're kind of hard to level up, which means it's kind of hard to justify using more than one in one battle. You know, or using more than one in general and splitting the experience. I don't know, maybe we'll take off the higher level of our 2 mages. Let Ilyana get some experience, and bring in Rolf, and I'm just gonna leave off Mist. I don't think I'm gonna bother bringing in one of the Laguz characters. Laguz characters, because of their slow level up, they don't really get under-leveled very easily, but they do, so, I mean, it's kind of easier to, you don't have to definitively say, I'm using this guy, I'm not using this guy, as much with Laguz as you do with Bjork. But, I don't know, blah. Train of thought. My train of thought just ran over a cow. Player phase. Alright, so we kind of want to try to be stealthy, so I guess if we can stay out of this guy's range, then that's stealth, somehow. If we just don't move... Oh, right, I also forgot to mention I gave Mia a custom weapon, and it is called the Neon Blade because it's green. I don't know, I just felt like making it green because I can, basically. So I think if we park our units, as long as the places where they're parked in between turns are not within these guys' ranges, they won't notice us. I think that's how this works. So, I'm just gonna move some guys up, you know, whatever. I don't know, this game is not built around stealth, obviously. So it's kind of awkward when you get a mission like this where you're supposed to try to sneak, and you really don't sneak in this game. That's not what Fire Emblem's about. So, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But I guess if we avoid alerting the guards, I think they kind of will run around on automatic patrols, which will give you room to go in and open doors with Volk, I guess. If you don't want to spend the money Volk charges to open locks, you can kill the guards and get chest keys. But as soon as you attack one of them, more units will come out. Those Daein soldiers took my friends away, and they didn't ever come back. What did they do to them? Oh, something bad happens. I just know it. Quiet, fool. Keep your cowardly mutterings to yourself. It matters not what vile torture they devise. A true knight of Crimea is bold, steadfast, and strong. I care not if they pull out my nails with tongs, or insert pins into the soft flesh of my underbelly, or yank— Stop it! I can't bear torture. I'm not a professional soldier. I'm just part of the militia. I can't believe I left my family behind for this. Will I ever see them again? Oh, I want to go home. Curses. If only I had a weapon of some sort. These guys are pretty funny with each other. Help will come. I will not give up. I always forget that girl there, Nephany, is actually supposed to be a country girl, so I should give her a southern accent, but I always forget that and just give her kind of a normal voice. And, well, normal. That's a biased way of saying things. Oh yeah, I forget you can also break doors. So, that is another reason why Volk is really kind of unnecessary, at least in the specific case of doors. Axes do more damage than any other type of weapon to doors. Axes get a little bit of bonus— Oh, wait, breaking the— Oh, I guess that doesn't seem very stealthy, does it? Okay, well, that happened. I'm a derp. I'm a derpy. I'm a derp. Durka. Okay. Stealth isn't an issue anymore. Yes, as Ike says so astutely, there's nothing left to do but fight. So there's still not that many enemies in the middle here, just these guys are going to start coming in. We've got a mage, some knights, and a myrmidon, and of course, we're being hounded by these guys behind us who we're going to have to fend off. And we definitely don't want Marcia to be in the range of that archer. You know, I think I might put Marcia in the range of this guy and give her a little attacking. Yeah, flying units like Pegasus Knights are extremely weak to bows. Alright, Ilyana will be here and assist in breaking down the door. Elthunder will do more damage, I suppose. I don't know, it's probably not that big a deal. Yeah, that works. One more hit from an axe will do it anyway. Okay. I'm gonna bring Rolf up here. Oh, wait, break? Oh, he has a longbow, I forget that. Longbows, we've been over that before, they can attack at extra long range. 3 spaces instead of 2. Yeah, I named it Neon Blade because it's green, because I can, and it's just an improved steel sword with a little bit better crit rate, higher attack, and slightly higher hit rate. I didn't change the weight. Staff, that's just ward. That ward thing keeps throwing me off. Grr. I'm actually going to equip him with the Regal Sword, although I don't know that the Knight will be able to get to him, and Oscar will be... Actually, Oscar can just sit there, equip the Skewer, and they'll sit there and sort of fend off those enemies from behind. Alright, I don't know that Marcia is going to do that well, but she dodged the guy. Didn't manage to double hit, though. It's kind of annoying. Pegasus Knights are really, really fast, if you level them up, but Marcia is still kind of under-leveled, and her stats are pretty low at the beginning. But, yeah, once she levels up, she'll be able to double hit pretty much everything. But at the moment, she's just not that great all around. She'll get better, definitely, but mark my words. But, yeah, right now she's kind of hard to use. Okay, guy attacking the Skewer, that seems like kind of a bad idea. He is faster, but still. Mr. Daein Myrmidon guy, you're kind of stupid, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, don't try to deny it. Don't try to deny it. I see that vacant look. Okay, so absolutely nothing is going to happen in the other phases until you finish breaking down the doors, I suppose. Whoa! And then I think these guys will start moving around. I think you can get people in here to talk to this guy, but I don't know. I think only Ike can talk to them. We can use Ward on him. That seems totally helpful. It's not like he's already a bishop with ridiculously high resistance. Alright. Rolf, we'll work on killing some of these guys. How about that? That sounds like a good idea. So the Iron Bow does 5 damage with an accuracy of 84. Rolf's bow does 7 damage with 99 accuracy. Steel bow does 8 damage with 69 accuracy. So Rolf's bow doesn't do quite as much damage as a steel bow, but it does more damage than an iron bow, and it's more accurate than either. And it has a higher crit rate, I think. It's actually really, really good. Rolf still kind of sucks, but at least he has a nice weapon to help as sort of a buffer. Could get Ilyana down. What's the range on these guys anyway? Kind of want these guys to attack Boyd. I think that would be a good idea. And Marcia really can't do much damage at all to this guy, can she? More accurate, but less damage with the steel... or more damage, but less accurate with the steel lance. Might as well try it. Why not? We're not getting very far. And then, that guy hit. But I'm gonna see if, what's-her-face? Ilyana can come down and not finish the guy, but, closer. Try the Elthunder. Maybe she'll get a crit. Crit. Oh my god, she actually did it! The characters in a game I play do what I say! Amazing! It's a revelation, I tell you. Okay, I don't know what I'm on about, but still, that's pretty cool. That was a lucky crit right there. And that means Ilyana has a dorky, so she can go off, rescue some people. A dorky. Can't believe I made that pun. Oh my god. I think Chugga Conroy did it. I don't think I can take credit for that, because I think Chugga Conroy said that at some point. Not that there's much credit to take. It's a stupid pun, but whatever. Okay, you're gonna finish killing this guy with your Iron Lance. Now, once this guy finishes dying, you know, they take a long time to do that sometimes. Happen eventually. Okay, I'm gonna sit there, and then Ike's gonna go out. I didn't want to attack this guy with the Regal Sword. Pretty good crit rate, otherwise not be able to kill him. Or we could kill the archer. We could do that with the iron sword, but then we wouldn't have... whatever. Just use the iron sword. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. I need to stop making gibberish noises, because that makes me sound stupid. And it's not like I need any help doing that. Actually, I mean, I generally try to avoid sounding like a complete dumbass, but you know how things are in things and stuff, and because I'm so intellectual and intelligent. I never found this mission all that difficult. I don't think I ever had to reset from someone dying in my practice run or anything like that. Aha, we see the neon blade in action. I don't know if she's going to be able to double hit. Yeah, soldiers aren't that fast, so it worked out. Now, I kind of placed her there on the assumption that no more than one guy would be able to get to her, which was correct, because she wasn't able to kill that guy. Which is good. I mean, that would be pretty dangerous if more than one guy could get to her, because he saw how much damage that soldier did. Good job, Ike. Good job. Good job. Okay. I just said I would stop that. Noit. Ah! I was hoping he'd miss. Come on, Ike. Come on. Step up your game here, Ike. You're the leader of this company. You're supposed to be, you know, an infallible badass whatever. He's not, but... I mean, he is supposed to be. Kind of. I mean, he does become pretty badass later in the game. He really does. But I don't know. Just all my characters are disappointing today. What is this? Okay. Rolf, can you do something useful? You can kill that guy. You can kill that guy with the iron bow, but it's not as reliable. I don't want to use it up. I don't know. The iron bow is heavier. The thing about Rolf's bow is I don't think you're really gonna train that fast. Because it's not like something that requires a high bow skill to use, and doesn't, let's see, can Oscar kill this guy? I don't know if he's able to do enough damage. He doesn't have a heavy spear. Well, it's worth a shot. I mean, he's not gonna kill the guy unless he gets a really lucky critical, which I didn't even see if the crit rate was above 0. With a skewer, it probably is, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, then. You're gonna move up here now, because Ike's now gonna finish this guy. Ike's health is a bit low, but I feel like it doesn't really matter much, since he's about to finish the last enemy that's down here. So instead, we're gonna have Riss heal... Mia. That's her. That's... yeah. I actually probably should end this off. This is like half an hour, so I probably should make this, I mean, I'm gonna make the Chapter 2 episodes regardless. So I should probably be ending this off soon. So I think after this turn, that is what's going to happen. As tempted as I am to move Marcia over here, she would be in range of way too many guys here. I could actually put her over here and move everyone up a little bit, though. It doesn't do enough damage with that. Her accuracy's not as good with that. She does have the javelin. Javelin's the thing about... See, weapons with special, like, range bonuses, like javelins and longbows, the range is handy, but they're not really that good of weapons in general. Like, javelins aren't that accurate or that powerful. They're less powerful than iron lances, I think. Okay, her health is a bit low. Luckily, there's no archers nearby. That would suck. And this mage only has fire magic. Right? Yeah, good. And she got a dorky dorky as well. I keep saying that. I need to stop saying that. Okay. Really? You can't... Boyd... Well, we have Ilyana there, so it's not a big deal. But, Boyd, you're a little bit disappointing here, too. Why is everyone sucking? Okay. Just... Snurgenflurgle. Oh yeah, there's camera control in this game. Heh. I always forget about that, because I never use it. I prefer the default camera settings over everything else. Alright. Ilyana, just... finish this guy. This guy has been sitting there for far too long. Oh my god! What is with Ilyana getting crazy criticals that may or may not be necessary? Last time it was actually really useful. This time it was totally unnecessary. It wasn't particularly likely either time. I mean, Thunder has a decently high crit rate, but come on. And now she has a chest key and a door key. Come in here, save these guys, save her, and then someone unlock that door for her. She could do that too. Or Marcia could do, I don't know. Okay, whatever. Don't want Mia to get attacked by too many people, so I'm not going to put her here where a bunch of people could attack her. I'm just going to set her here, And she's gonna actually have the Armor Slayer, so she can counter these guys decently well. And Volk will just kind of sit back here and be useless. Good job, Volk. Keep it up. You're doing good work at being a useless thief. I mean, you definitely should, you know, recruit him. And in missions with a lot of chests and doors and things like that, it's usually a good idea to have him around, especially if there's clearly more chests than there are chest keys. But I don't know, there could be other guys with chest keys, I'm not really sure. But we should definitely have Volk, if only for those chests at the end in the boss's room. But other than that, there's enough door keys and chest keys sitting around that he's not really particularly useful. And of course I just put Boyd right in front of the sword guy, because I'm just so smart and have such a tactical mind. Yeah, I'm poking my temple like it, that is a sign of intelligence. Okay. Hey, Ike, you want to get in there and talk to the guy that you can't reach? Okay, whatever. Everyone and their mother needs healing, so that's kind of a thing. Okay, Mia can kill this guy instantly, in all likelihood, 90% chance, so go do that, that's good. I don't think the guy would have been able to kill her anyway, but, you know. Maybe I should have brought Mist in, just so we could have more healing. But I don't know, having more healers always kind of feels like a waste to me, because there's always so many units that I want to use. Okay, so you can't actually kill the guy unless you get a lucky crit. The rate's decently high, but... Yeah! Oh my god, we've just been getting all the luck with crits this time. Once Rolf gets a class change and becomes a sniper, he becomes really crit happy, actually. You give him a killer bow, and he has like 50% crit rate. It's outrageous. And it is awesome! Okay. You wanna do... Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Okay, mage. Your time is nigh. Thy time is nigh. Why are we suddenly formal, not actually Old English speaking people? Everyone always says it's Old English when people use these and thous and talk in that formal, archaic way. That's not Old English. Old English is a different language. If someone was speaking Old English, you would not be able to understand a word of it unless you're some kind of, like, linguistics professor or something. Yeah, rant over. Okay, whatever. That was a weird rant. No other enemies can get to our guys. We've really cleared this half of the place out pretty much. It's just these few people. Ooh, we've got a halberdier here, almost like another boss. This is a mini-boss, I guess. None of these guys have anything particularly interesting. But we definitely want to kill this general guy for his master seal, even though that's not really all that useful. It can at least save you some bonus EXP and or time, at least. Okay, this guy needs to be dealt with. It's not possible for him to actually kill Boyd, since he has a crit rate of 0, but... we need to make sure that no one, like, that he doesn't survive the turn and then turn around and kill Boyd, because that is what would probably happen, you know? So maybe Orcia can take him out, or maybe she would do no damage. Oh, we still have Ilyana, so we're good. We can just do that. There we go. I really feel like I should give her a Russian accent. Ilyana sounds like a Russian name. In Soviet Russia, magic cost you. In Soviet Russia, games strategize you. Or something that doesn't make sense. Okay, whatever, I give up. So the heal staff wouldn't fully bring him to full HP. Let's just use the men staff and get this over with. Alright. I was going to end this episode off last turn, wasn't I? I'm so forgetful. Okay. Whatever. Volk, you move, put your useless self somewhere else. Ike, you go over there, then once the enemy turn happens, in which probably not much of anything will happen, and then there's the other phase in which nothing happens until you actually talk to the guys after freeing them. Talk to this guy with Ike. You there, we've come to rescue you. Ah, you're not a soldier, are you? Your clothing gives you away. I am a pilgrim. My name is Sephiran. You're a monk? Then why would they imprison you? I was arrested in a nearby village when I was tending to wounded Crimean knights. I received no trial, but have nevertheless been kept prisoner in this place ever since. I see, that explains it. We've come here to liberate the prisoners of war. You should take this opportunity to escape. You will set me free? That is most gracious of you. If you've no objection, I would ask your name. I am Ike of the Grail Mercenaries. Please, the cell door is open. You should leave while you can. Thank you. Perhaps we'll meet again, Ike. You can also shove him for no reason if you feel like being mean. But, alright, it's time to end this off. So, I am the Niferdog, and I will see you guys next time with more Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, where we will finish this chapter and release some prisoners and get some new party members. Yeah! Bye.